Everyone, it's Coach Cary here. Welcome to today, day 11 of our 100-day journey. Just struggling with some beautiful sunlight coming through my window. So if I get a little bit of a reflection, I've done my best to block that out so we get some good lighting for this video, but sorry if there's some shadows. Today's day 11. So on YouTube, I have some slides for you. On Instagram and Twitter, please follow along. And in case you haven't been with us, our goal in 100 days is to be happier, healthier, and wealthier than we were on day one. So really, we're working towards improving ourselves, and we want to basically see self-improvement in the 100 days. And so how's your journey going? Are you guys improving? How's your health? How's the wealth? And how's the happiness going? And what we did last week is we broke down all the bad habits. So we started talking about, what are some of the bad habits that you might have? What are some things that you could eliminate or get rid of? And we talked about ways to start improving that. So we kind of dug into making some changes. And I encouraged you to actually start with some little steps. So those little steps could be things like, just eliminating some bad habits. Maybe you have some bad spending habits, or maybe you have some things that like time wasters, or maybe some negative influences in your life. Maybe there's some poor health habits. There could be some recurring expenses that you're not getting value out of. So basically last week was a week where we identified what those things were and started to break them down to get rid of them. I'm going to encourage you this week to do the same. And I've got a few slides here that we're going to follow along. This week, what we want to do is continue on this journey that we started with. You made your dreams and goals on day one. We started taking action. We encountered some obstacles last week, our first set of obstacles, and that took a little bit of courage to make some decisions to make some changes because you're used to doing things a certain way. Now we need to overcome those obstacles. So this week we want to talk more about obstacles, how to overcome them, and what you can do to either go over the obstacle, around the obstacle, or take a different course. So we're going to talk about that. So that'll be this week. Last week we had coffee with Coach Cary on Saturday morning, and then we did happy hour Saturday afternoon with Coach Cary. I'm thinking this Friday we're going to do our second happy hour with Coach Cary, and then Saturday morning coffee with Coach Cary, and we'll just kind of recap how the week went. So our masterclass coming up tomorrow is going to be on decluttering. So if you have clutter in your life, there's things that are taking up space or resources, we want to talk about how you can declutter. So join me for this masterclass. It'll be tomorrow, and that's a paid masterclass. You can get a ticket by going to the link in our show notes or our main menu on social media, and then click on that, and then you'll get a drop down, and then you can choose events and webinars, and you can get over to the paid masterclass on decluttering. This week, we're also breaking things down. So we want to get things down so that they're down to a minimum. And what I mean by minimum is only the things that are working in your life that are worth putting time and money, effort into. Those are the things that we want to basically be left with by the end of this week. And then we're going to make those things more efficient. We might add to those things if they're working. So we might just want to put a little more effort behind that, a little bit more money behind it if it's, let's say, advertising that's helping your business. We might just want to do more of it, and that's pretty easy to do. And then next week, we're going to start to build things up. try some new things that we think are going to work. So we're going to talk about that next week. So this week we're talking about efficiencies. We're talking about making things smoother, less time management, and just making it so it's less effort, but getting similar results or better results, because we're just going to do things a little smarter, a little wiser this week. So I want to thank you for joining me today on day 11. I hope your journey is going really well. Tomorrow I'll be back with day 12. Join us for the masterclass tomorrow on Eventbrite. And then during the week this week, please join us each day. If you have any comments, please type them in the chat, or if you're on social media, in the comments, and I'd be happy to answer those questions for you. We do have a few spaces still available for our coaching. So we have some coaching availability. We also have a master pass available that gives you all access to the master classes we'll be doing each week during this journey, and weekly coaching sessions. So if you're interested in the master pass, please DM me or comment or type in the chat. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I look forward to talking to you later today or tomorrow, and have a wonderful day.